you all for being here. I'd like to talk today about something that hits every single one of our states. Whether you're a rural state like mine or whether you're a more urban state like some of the other urban states, everybody has pockets of America that does not have vibrant broadband service. We are lacking it, and we saw a lot during the COVID experience that areas that didn't have broadband fell further and further behind, whether in education, whether in delivery of health care, whether in the ability for workers to work from home. And so the good news is the FCC has completed their exercise on determining which homes and businesses all across this country have either service or have adequate service. And these maps are really essential because there's a lot of money that's going to be going out here shortly that's going to be going to every single state. And if your state has, like our state did, we had over 120 challenges to the original map, 120,000 challenges that we thought were inaccurate. And in reality, the FCC recognized that 80,000 of those 120,000 were actually unserved or underserved areas, which means that the dollars that are coming out that are targeted for unserved and underserved are going to be going to our states. And this is an exceedingly important issue, not just for today, but for tomorrow, in every aspect of our lives. Whether you're in Iowa and you're doing agriculture, you need good broadband. Whether you're in South Dakota, in our states like Kentucky and West Virginia, there is so much that is left undone and left behind because of this lack of broadband service. So as these maps move forward and as the dollars move forward, it is our job to make sure that the opportunity is not squandered, that the goal of which going to every single business and every single residence is fulfilled, and that this nation in its entirety, no matter where you live or how much you make or what kind of equipment you have, that you have the broadband service that you deserve.
Happy Monday, friends! I have a big update on fourth stimulus checks. Several states are expected to send out stimulus and rebate checks that are worth between $250 and $3,300 throughout this summer. Tomorrow, direct payments worth up to $1,000 are set to be issued to a large number of taxpayers. My dearest friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video to hear about all of the details. Also, this coming Friday, I will be announcing more winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. My dearest friends, if you would like to enter these weekly giveaways, all you'll need to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, dear friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Although the national rate of inflation across the United States remains roughly twice the Federal Reserve's target rate of 2% per year, in some U.S. cities, prices have already returned to normal. For example, in May, the annual rate of inflation in the city of Minneapolis, Minnesota, fell to 1.8%, while in Honolulu, Hawaii, it was 2%. But on the other end of the spectrum, some Sunbelt cities are still suffering scorching price hikes. Annual inflation is 7.4% in Phoenix, Arizona, and 7.3% in Tampa, Florida. The Fed has been raising interest rates for 15 months in hopes of quelling the hottest inflation since the 1980s, but the disparity in inflation across the country highlights one difficulty that policymakers have in controlling price changes. The primary factor driving these geographic variations in inflation is housing. So for instance, residents of the Midwest generally spend a smaller share of their budgets on keeping a roof over their head than people in the Northeast or West, with housing a huge contributor to recent inflation increases. Inflation in the Midwest has been more muted this year. By contrast, in recent years, many Florida cities have experienced a population boom because of migration from other parts of the country, which has driven up rents and housing prices across the state. This summer, several states are sending out rebate checks that are worth up to $3,300 to assist their residents with the high cost of living. Most of the payments serve as a stimulus boost. Booming economic demand in the past year has left states with big budget surpluses, and as a result, many of them are offering rebates to taxpayers. New Mexico was among the first states to announce inflation relief stimulus checks. It was in the middle of 2022 that New Mexico returned about $673 million to eligible residents. Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham decided this year to send out stimulus checks once again. New Mexico will issue tax rebates worth up to $1,000 to eligible taxpayers tomorrow. All residents of the state who filed their 2021 taxes will be eligible. Single filers will receive $500, and then married couples who file joint returns will receive $1,000. Those who have selected the option can have their funds delivered via direct deposit, which will be sent out on Tuesday. The rest will be issued paper checks, which will be printed between June 20th and the end of July. The Alaska Department of Revenue regularly sends out payments to their residents as part of the state's permanent fund dividend program. The most recent payments was $3,284. Officials say that the next batch of payments will be issued on July 20th, 2023. One state that is sending out tax rebates includes Georgia, which started doing so in early May. The amount of the tax rebate depends on filing status. For example, eligible singles will receive $250, while heads of household filers will receive $375, and then joint filers will get $500. But in order to qualify, you must have filed both 2021 and 2022 taxes and lived in the state of Georgia. Also, you must have had a liability during the 2021 tax year. If you file on or before April 18th, you can expect your cash to be issued by July 1st, 2023. Montana has yet to send out money to taxpayers, but plans to do so very soon. Originally, the state approved $480 million worth of income rebates, which were worth between $1,250 and $2,500 for individual and mutual filers respectively. Lawmakers in Montana also approved $280 million to fund property tax rebates. That will provide each homeowner in Montana with a rebate worth up to $675 for those who paid property taxes in 2022. However, taxpayers may receive another $175 to their benefit as lawmakers push to provide an extra $135 million in rebates. It has passed the legislature, but it's unclear if it has been signed yet into law. Regardless, eligible taxpayers in the state of Montana will automatically start receiving their income rebate checks starting in July. Well, my amazing and most beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Monday. My dearest friends, thank you so very, very much for joining me here and for being part of this community. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, I will be announcing several winners this coming Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. My friends, if you'd like to enter these weekly giveaways, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chances, friends, of winning the giveaways. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful and very blessed week.